Hey, good morning, Country Club. It's Billy. Just riding around this morning after we got another 2 inches of rain last night. We haven't run the irrigation system in almost 30 days. That's how much rain we're receiving on a daily basis. It is literally the type of summer that you hear about when everybody's like, it rains every day at 3 o'clock. Well, it truly has been raining every day at 3 o'clock. So I figured I'd just kind of show you what's been going on. Check this out. This is 10 green. You can see it's looking much better. All the recovery programs that we've been doing, trying to get it to come back, working pretty well. Got a little bit of thin, that's the shade from my cart, but I had a tree company come in and really thin these oak trees out so we can get as much sunlight on this green as possible. So it's looking pretty good. I had a turf consultant in to talk about our next aerification program that we got going on. And when we close coming up, we're gonna poke the greens with super small holes. They're so new. We just want to really baby them right now going into our fall season. But 10's looking pretty good. This is 11. So we still got a couple little spots that we're patching. This is all mechanical damage from when we aerified last. We just beat the perimeters up. So we're still patching and whatever. Kind of see that little ring around the edge of the greens. That's from us controlling the paspalum, trying to spread out into the putting surface. You can take paspalum out of Bermuda grass with a chemical, but there is no selective chemical to take Bermuda grass out of paspalum. So we, through the summertime, will be controlling the paspalum encroachment. Next week, we will be walking around and spraying the little bit of paspalum that's on the putting surface. Just continually micro, there's a little bit more patch, that's all mechanical damage. Micro sprays, little spritzer here, there, everywhere. Like there is a little piece right there. You see how green that is? It's hard to tell now, isn't it? So we just go around and we just continually treat those little teeny tiny patches so they don't get overwhelming. So what happens is me and the turf control, we kind of call it torpedoing. The paspalum will send a runner underground and then it'll pop up. So if you see around the perimeter, that's from this grass sending an underground rhizomatous material and then it poking its head up. If it's out in the middle of the putting surface, that's left over from grassing when they were walking over here and going and then spraying the sprigs on the green, just tracking the material from the edges to the inside. But again, we can spray all that and keep the paspalum in check. And then you see all that black stuff there? Anybody know what that is? Those are earthworm castings. What happens is when we get a major downpour and the ground becomes saturated, all the air spaces in the soil become plugged and the earthworms start drowning. So they come to the surface. So you can see some more there. And then what we do is we don't ever want to get rid of them because they're a beneficial biological, they call it. There you can see it. But we spray a material on there, just kind of knock them back a little bit, just to keep them from going crazy. It's the same thing out here in the fairway. These are all earthworms coming to the surface because the ground is just so saturated. Again, we haven't run the irrigation system in darn near 30 days. Hear that? All that at all these earthworms. When you see all that going on, all the earthworm activity out in the fairways and whatnot, you know there's been a lot of water. So we got a little bit of bunker repair to do. Got to throw that sand back up there on the face. But the liner itself is doing a great job of holding back all of the native soil that would have normally contaminated all this sand. So not that big a deal. They'll knock that out in a minute or so and pack it in there and be good to go. Little visitor this morning. Osprey giving himself a little grooming. Makes a perfect perch up there on top of that cypress tree. You can see everything. That's my man Rodolfo there. He is on hole 14, fixing the bunker faces, that little lip. So it's not tough, difficult work. It's just tedious, and he's real good at meticulous work like that. So we're almost through. Another couple weeks we'll have all the bunker faces done. So I've had tree company in working on these trees. Remember when we had the old golf course, this whole area right in here was proliferated with just a bunch of little oak trees and whatnot. And I remember Drew coming by and just saying, we need to open this area up so we can really see the majesty of these giant oak trees. So part of keeping them looking good is cleaning out all of the interior twiggy branchy junk so you can really see those great big old limbs. Just dresses them up real nice, makes them look much better. Started building the nursery green over here behind the bathroom on 15. It's a nice big round green, and then we'll take this landscaping here and extend it down to help buffer that baby out. But it's just gonna be a little green back there. You'll be able to, if you're standing on the back tee on 16, you'll be able to see a lot of it, but it won't be so naked standing out there in front of everybody as they drive by. This is the drainage project that's been going on between my building and the maintenance building at RP. What they're trying to do here is install all of these baskets filled with rock so they can make the walls here more vertical. Instead of the ditch being V-shaped, they want it U-shaped so that they can just convey more water quickly. But as you can see, the water has not been helping them. They got all of these giant box culverts in, and then it just started raining and raining and raining and raining and raining. Get down here past all my equipment. We gotta fix that. But usually that box culvert looks like that most mornings. It's just got so much water coming. These guys have got to deal with all that water in order to get it diverted so they can work. It's been a major pain. So they probably still have 100 yards that they have to come all the way. They're going to line all these banks with those baskets on both sides. But it's just fighting. It's uphill battle, fighting all this water all the time. And these are going to be new soil bins. The old bins that I had were falling apart, and they were not even 4 feet tall on the sides. So these bins are going to be 8 feet tall. So we'll be able to really pile up the material in there to store it. Because typically what's happening is we're putting it out here and all over the place in the summer. So that's one of the last things I need to get done this summer. A little improvement here at the shop. I swung in here to the clubhouse to steal a little bit of Wi-Fi so I can get this video uploaded, but that's what's going on this summer. Just dealing with a lot of rain, trying to get things all tightened up and get ready for our closure coming up. So hope everybody's having a wonderful summer and you're not getting as much rain as we are. So take care, everybody. See you soon.